I hear a baby.
You made him upset. Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Directions, you idiots. Corbin.
Ricardo.
You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more juicy content.
So juicy.
Today, since this is 2.0, we are reacting to a new American trailer.
American trailers coming at you with the American flag.
This is a new Christopher Nolan film.
Who?
It's called Tenet. Tenet?
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 Your guess is as good as mine. I
think there was a teaser a couple
There
months ago.
was.
And it was like a year and a half out from it being released.
Yeah.
I think that was what I remember, but it has Robert Pattinson in it.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's kind of become, since we saw Lighthouse, he's kind of been like, I'm like rooting for the guy.
I've been, because I saw a film, Remember Me, a while back.
I didn't see that.
It was years ago. He did phenomenally in it. I actually think he's a really good actor.
I do too.
You know, Twilight, not many actors could do well with that script.
No, and I gotta be honest, because of Twilight, I've avoided anything he's been in, but purposefully.
You know who haven't avoided? Christopher Nolan.
No, and I remember the trailer came out and it was like a year and a half from it being out, and I was talking with either Alexis or Micah saying, you know, who gets to do that? Christopher Nolan does.
Because he's the only person that doesn't have like a big, like a Marvel franchise,
right,
or like a Star Wars type film that would come out that early,
right,
and people still be excited because you're Christopher Nolan.
Exactly.
But here we go. Let's figure out what this is about.
Yeah, Mike is going to be very, very happy. Now, do we know about is Hans Zimmer doing the score?
I have no idea.
All
We'll
right.
figure it out.
We all believe we've run into the burning building. But until we feel that heat, we can never know. You do. You chose to die instead of killing up your colleagues. That test you passed? Not everybody does. Welcome to the afterlife.
To do what I do,
That's Black
I need
Panther
some
guy,
idea
right?
of the threat we face.
I believe so.
As I understand it,
Yes.
you're trying to prevent World War III.
Nuclear holocaust.
No. Something worse.
All I have for you is a word. Tenet. You'll open the right doors,
Hey!
some of the wrong ones too.
Hey, that's, is that Bean? Bean Boy?
I have to start looking at the world in a new way.
And try to understand it. Feel it.
It'll happen here.
Hasn't happened yet.
Nolan has this capability to have a trailer where normally you'd be upset. You're like, I can't tell what this is about.
Right.
You're excited.
You're
because
excited.
You don't know what it's about. You're like, you know that like the general like, okay, this is a weird kind of an Inception-y style.
You're gonna have your mind bent.
Yes, and that's what he's.
Expect from Christopher Nolan. He's gonna totally blow your mind.
Yeah.
And it seems clear, but there's no way I would make this like 100% certain. There's something about time being shifted and reversed. Because clearly there were a couple of moments there where you noticed the boat was going backwards and the wake was reversing, and then that car. Mm-hmm. So apparently maybe somebody has a weapon that they can reverse things, or there's just something happening in the time-space continuum I don't know.
Well,
All I know is it's going to be Christopher Nolan. And I'm assuming he wrote it.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I'd assume he doesn't do anything he didn't write anymore.
Yeah.
That's funny. A comment says, Interstellar is the most Nolan movie ever. Tenet, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up what their synopsis. I think I saw Sean Bean in there. I could be totally wrong.
Wow. I would have hoped I'd noticed that.
I think I saw the Bean Boy. Let me see. But man, did that look good? Because that was the guy that black. I believe that was the
potential span. Good. Go away. You what? Tenet. The plot is currently unknown. The project is described as an action epic revolving around international espionage, time travel, and evolution. Yeah. Leave it just the way it is.
Yeah, because this is one that you kind of don't want to know. What it is.
No.
It's like Interstellar. You don't want to be spoiled as to what the whole thing is going to be.
Leave it
about.
alone. Just leave it the way it is. And for me, the quintessential Christopher Nolan film, I love Interstellar, but for me, it's Inception. That's for me the quintessential mind bender.
I think it is.
And I'm hoping. I mean, when you're talking about Christopher Nolan, you're hoping and expecting it to live up to both Inception and Interstellar.
It wasn't the Bean Boy. It was
Kenneth Branagh. Really?
Yeah, it was him.
I'm surprised I didn't pick up that it was Kenneth Branagh.
This guy say his name. I don't want to keep calling him the.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
No, sorry, wrong person. Here, I think maybe. No, where is he?
John David Washington.
Thank you.
Him.
John David Washington
from Black Klansman.
From Black Klansman. I didn't want to keep calling the guy from Black Klansman.
Right.
But the cast looks phenomenal. It's a Nolan film, so
yeah, everybody and everyone wants to be in it.
Well, obviously, it's an exciting thing that Nolan's coming out with a new original film.
Yeah.
And when does it actually come out? It comes out.
Wait a minute. Go back there. Back to the
July. It doesn't come out till July.
Go back to the actual thing. That. Oh, okay. It said produced by Emma Thomas. I thought it said produced by Emma Thompson.
Oh.
Which was going to throw me because there's a Kenneth Branagh connection there, but irrespective. So the composer is it's him. It's not Hans.
Ludwig
Göransson. Who I know.
You do?
Yeah, Ludwig Göransson's a really good composer. In fact, has been nominated.
For what?
I think for here, show me his resume.
Black Klansman, Creed? I mean, Black Panther?
But
Creed?
it may have been Black Panther.
Trolls World Tour?
No, I think it was Black Panther.
Okay. But yeah, the film... Because I can't really decipher exactly... Because obviously he said he's in the afterlife, so... Is it something like... if you haven't seen Inception, I'm just going to...
Yeah, sorry if you haven't seen Inception.
But like, where they can get to the afterlife and come back. Well, obviously that's not what happened in Inception, but they could get to a certain world.
Right, or was he just being metaphorical? Was he just saying you survived, so now you're in the afterlife?
That can't be it.
No.
This is a Nolan film.
That's a Nolan film.
That can't be it.
I just love that he's going to be dealing... It seems like he'll be dealing with time-space continuum in the same way he dealt with Dream State.
Mm-hmm. You know what's why I love... Because Nolan, he's... You know how, Jordan Peele is becoming like the Alfred Hitchcock, right?
Yes.
He's similar to Alfred Hitchcock, but on an epic scale.
Yeah, he's a much larger
than life kind of Hitchcock.
Jordan Peele does what Rod Serling and Hitchcock did in taking these elements and making them extremely small and personal. Nolan broadens them and makes them the totality of human experience.
Yeah.
He really does make it like he makes you question everything.
Yeah. Which is incredible.
Yeah.
And incredible that studios in an age of remakes and nostalgia and just people rehashing old ideas, studios allowing an epic film to come out that is completely and utterly original.
Yeah, that's the difference, because if I'm a studio exec and Jordan Peele's pitching me and Christopher Nolan's pitching me, I know I'm going to spend a lot less money on Jordan Peele's film because it's going to be a smaller scale production, whereas Christopher is going to be as big as a Marvel film.
Yep.
But it's going to be a human story. It's not going to have the draw that a Marvel film would. And the other thing I love about Christopher Nolan, which is what I love about Jordan Peele and most directors that we admire, is they always assume the intelligence level of the audience is high. They don't talk down or dumb down the audience. And there's always a lot to see multiple times in their films. Stuff you miss. So I'm...
Wouldn't it be great to see Nawazuddin Siddiqui in...
I could get emotional, seriously, thinking about that. Nawaz in a Christopher Nolan film?
If you don't know who Nawazuddin Siddiqui is, this is 2.0. Just look up him and watch a film on Netflix, a series on Netflix called Sacred Games. Or there's a film called Gangs of Wasseypur. Just figure out who he is and introduce yourself to him. He's an Indian actor, and he's probably one of the best actors ever. But anyways, back to this.
Man, I no joke, because it'll happen. The day we see a trailer that's come out and we know it's like a Christopher Nolan film or a Jordan Peele film or go down the list of any of the American film directors and we see Nawazuddin in it in a supporting role.
It's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
It's going to be incredible.
Beautiful time.
This looked great. Let us know what you thought of it down in the comment section below. Let us know your theories.